Hello all, welcome back to my channel. Today, today I just brought you the most interesting topic which each and every school and college must watch. Not only them, along with them, students and also those people or parents who are aspirant to make their kids' future better. So, so the topic is titled as Schools Needs to Adopt for the Evolving Needs of Students. So why I bought this particular topic? Why it is very important? Uh, Having exposure of 10 years into teaching, we saw plenty of companies coming in and going with different varieties of requirements, and each and every time the students are changing up with their mindsets. Generation gap is coming up, and all these things are there, but still the schools structure, right, with their the syllabus point of view or the way of teaching and all the stuff, nowadays it is being changing up, but still a lot of things they need to incorporate, and we will be focusing on those topics which they need to incorporate. So here I just want to give a clear cut picture. This is completely my uh, future anticipation of the topics where the schools needs to implement. There's there is no force from any of the persons or anything. It's a purely from my own perception. Right, let's go to the video. Now, what's happening exactly in the market is we are training the students at school level to the basic needs, right? Basic needs nowadays, that basic needs is turned in such a way that each and every human must have food, clothing, shelter, and also the technology. So no one is having without mobile phone nowadays. So that also part of a need now. So the same as technology. So if we are not incorporating the technology parameters into the school syllabus, then what happens is the future will be a big question mark, because the technology is advancing like anything each and every day. In minute fraction of seconds, new softwares are coming into picture. They're taking a trend and all those things. But what exactly happening here? So why we need to think in this particular channel? So there is a huge gap between schools, colleges, and industries. A lot of openings are there, but there's no skill from the students. And the same cannot be generated by the schools also. Probably not straight away pointing that the schools are not generating, but in fact, they need to be trained with some basic things, like how they need to communicate or how they need to present their skills. All these sort of stuff they need to start learning from the kid age itself. And we are thinking that they can learn in the colleges, but it is not the fact nowadays. So we will be focusing on those topics now, right? What are such topics which needs to incorporate? And one more important thing here is, see, for instance, if I take a student who is at the age of 10, I mean not 10, 10th class or 8th class students, if I take it now, for instance, the latest technology which is in the market right now is artificial intelligence, or you can take any other technologies which are available in market. Now this particular guy who is coming to engineering by nearly like 6 years gap, right, by that time he will be learning another new technology, and at that particular in the market there will be a new technology there after 6 years, right? Then he will be starting learning this artificial intelligence at 6 years after. So there's a huge gap, because that world is advancing in one direction and we are teaching them after 5 or 6 years. So why we should need to do like that? So we need to act accordingly. What is available in market? Just see, right now the chat GPT is booming like anything. Why can't the schools can incorporate those topics there and make the students to a brighter future? So there are both positives and negatives are there. So we will be discussing that in another video. But having a particular monitoring aspects, we can make the future of students in a bright version is what my perception is. So let's move on. What are the booming topics, or we can say like industrial 4, So when we say industrial 4, these are the topics which are really like advanced. Internet of Things. There's a huge demand for Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, as I said, machine learning, robotics, big data, then cloud computing, augmented reality, virtual reality, cyber security, additive manufacturing, blockchain, and also advanced sensoring technologies. All these things are right now booming technologies, right? Even the engineering colleges have also started teaching these topics right now at the area. But what I suggest is these topics they need to incorporate it in the school syllabus, so people will be thinking that where they need to add these syllabus. See, we are teaching max, right? We are teaching max, but we are not teaching application of max. So we need to refine our syllabus in such a way that where exactly the max can be incorporated. See, for instance, if I take machine learning aspects, so straight away we don't need to teach the machine learning. That will be advanced, and we cannot even imagine those things. But the basics of it, right? So those things we can able to incorporate, and such technologies we will be discussing in this particular video. Now, not all the topics which are shown right now, right, can be incorporated, but in fact we can add a little bit basics where the students can know what exactly happening in the market, so that they can follow. So some people will get interest. See, I know one of the student who got interest at the age of like 14 years. He got interested into 3D printing, and he is an entrepreneur now who is earning good money. So like that, we cannot expect the students to learn only this during this age. It may be their interest, right, where we need to give them directions, different directions they can choose the right path, is what exactly we are trying to do now. So my suggestion to incorporate for from 5th class to 7th class in the syllabus, right, we are telling that we are even LKG and UKG people also saying that they are teaching computers. What computer they are teaching is just turning the computer on, turning the computer off. That is what not the basic of computer. So basic of computer, you can say like create a PowerPoint, right? They can do it. See, all the kids. So people will be telling that giving technology to the hands of kids will be a spoiler. But if you are using in a right direction, right, you can see many of the kids who are abroad or anywhere, right, they are focusing in different directions rightly and achieving it. Why can't we? And we are not giving an exploration. I mean, we are not giving people to explore in a right direction, and we are doing a mistake there. So we want the schools and colleges to think in this particular direction, incorporating in the syllabus of basics of computer, where they can learn the basics like Microsoft Office tools, right? They can utilize it, or any other tools, how to access a Gmail or internet, right? They are nowadays a kid who is at the age of 3 or 4 is using Reels, right? They are good at it. They know how to open a app, right? They can look it and they can check it out. Why can't we teach a student who is at the age of 5 to 7 of class, right? Why can't we teach him how to access mail, how to compose a mail, right? How to we need to write a document, how to we create a presentation. All those things we can able to do it, and this is a challenge. Definitely we can do it. Next is 3D print and drawing. See, drawing, why we teach, even from starting from your kindergarten, we are teaching drawing, right? That is a passion for every student. If you give junk of these color pencils or any water markers or anything, right, they will be enjoying that particular session a lot, right? Now advancement to that, right, they're stopping there only after LKG or UKG. I haven't never seen drawing or anything. That is the passion for most of the people, but that is not coming as a hobby for most of them, and we need to focus in that particular area as well. And as attachment to this, right, what I suggest is we can do 3D pen drawing. So what is this 3D pen drawing is, uh, you will be having a pen like normal pen, right, and you can just fill it with some sort of material. The material will be heated and you can put layer by layer, and this is what exactly process people will love it, right? There are a couple of videos available in YouTube, and right? We will be providing most of the content in the next coming videos, but 3D print is a suggestion from my end. Definitely people will love and enjoy it. And even in fact what you can do is, see, you can have, see, fan. If I take a fan, right, each and every part I will be taking on a particular sheet, and on the top of it I will be drawing with the 3D pen, and I can attach them so that I can see a 3D model of it, and this will really bring creativity in students. We can able to do this in an effective way than VR story. So virtual reality, people will be thinking that it is a big, but it is not at all. So the basics, right? We are talking always basics only here. Virtual reality parameter storytelling. Let me show you one small screenshot, right? How easy people will enjoy when they sit in front of computer. The creative will come into the pictures. They can create a story. They can upload the videos, audios, or anything to create that particular story, and people will definitely love to practice those things, right? These sort of things, if they incorporate in the syllabus, definitely people no need to guide them. Learn. They themselves will learn automatically. So this is one picture which I'm showing on the screen right now is a 3D pen. So I mean, these are not the pens, but this particular picture which you are seeing on the screen, right, that is drawn by the 3D pen only. Right. Now, next, this is what I was telling about the virtual reality. See, you can see that the doors of the railway is opening and closing. You can make those sort of things, and also you can animate. Right. This is called as a code block, and which we can teach students. This is starting program or programming for kids, right, where they can drag and drop. So you have a regular boy there. What he needs today? He needs to say hi. Now the car is moving up, and also the guy is moving up. Then you have a truck backside that is also will be moving up, and the car will rotate, right? These sort of animation, all these things, definitely even if you're not teaching, they themselves will do automatically. And these sort of things, definitely if you incorporate for 1 hour, so continuously teaching for long hours will give a strain to the students. In between class to class or anything like this, you we give this session, definitely they will be engaging more into their regular sessions as well. This is what my suggestion is of. Next, moving ahead, the eighth class students, this is very crucial class to my knowledge. The Because it is a bridge in between your sixth, seventh, and also ninth, 10th. It is in center, and the people who focus exactly at this area, I mean, like in this eighth class, if they focus more, definitely they will be acting that bridge and they can explore more of the technology. So at this particular, Canva is one of the stunning software, right? To my knowledge, most of the world's YouTube channels or anything, they are making money with the help of Canvas. Even the presentation which I'm making right now with the help of Canva only. So Canva is having stunning presentations, background, video, audio. Then we have a lot of other parameters are also there. The basics only we are not touching. See, opening of Canva, just typing their name, giving a presentation of him, what is their father name, mother name, also these sort of things. Just if you give addiction, whenever they got the possibility, they will learn more, right? That ignition we need to start from schools is what my perception is, right? Then basic of Linux, that is operating system. Most of the applications in the world are running on Linux only, not on the Windows. Most of the companies, the administrator, I mean, like the person who is good at Linux is earning 10 lakhs per annum, right? If you are starting teaching and people got interest, at least out of 1,000, some 5 or 6 people who got interested and started learning, and their thinking will be in the entrepreneur direction, not in the job orientation. So start thinking here and make the students to learn a basic of programming with the Linux. There are plenty of videos available in market, and we can make the students to think in the direction as well. Then coming as a 3D modeling is another problem solving and creative mind aspect here, and financial literacy. So we'll be discussing those things in a little bit. This is what the Canva will look like. If I have a video, just drag and drop, and if you want, you can upload your own video and you can do it. So these sort of things I do with the Canva and this. Then moving ahead, Linux. So if we give a command, the command will be listing up like this. So I mean, in detail discussion of these topics based on the requirement we will be doing and uploading. But right now, I just want to give the topic headings only here. And this is another area where I told you, like 3D modeling. So this will definitely bring people in a right direction. See, whatever they're in their mind. See, for instance, I want to have some sort of microphone to my cup, right? That is the idea in my mind, how I need to bring it. So using tools like this, and if you incorporate these things in the schools itself, people will definitely enjoy those things, and they will bring a lot of what we can say is name to the schools also, right, by doing the stunning parameters like this. So this is what 3D modeling is all about. And the very important thing, whatever you teach so far in terms of technology, whether you teach or doesn't teach, doesn't matter. But this particular topic, which is financial literacy, it must be incorporated in the schools without fail. Now, as a common man, right, most of the persons who are graduating and coming into the the technology era, excuse me, in the technology era, right, what's happening is they are earning lakhs and crores, but still people are crying for money. They're not happy because of lack of awareness how to spend that money, how to create that money, in what way you need to have, what is passive income, and a lot of parameters are there here. So which we must teach. See, if we are earning 10 rupees, our parents usually teach 10 rupees you are earning, 5 rupees you save it, 5 rupees you spend it. But that is not enough here. I mean, this particular era, the generation, they don't even bother about patience or thinking of the future, nothing. At this right moment, whether you are spending happily or not is what they are thinking of. And because of a lot of problems are coming into picture. So if we incorporate a good syllabus in financial literacy in schools, like what is credit card, what is debit card, what is internet banking, what exactly happens in the market, all these sort of things you must teach them in the schools. Because why we are stretching at school level is the schools, whatever you feed there, it will be their long life. The kid poems or any sort of moral stories or anything, right, or there in there up to 60 years of age as well. So if you teach financial literacy at this particular point, at 8th class or ninth class or 10th class, definitely when they are earning, when they are spending about 10 rupees to a particular picture, right, they need to think and before think and act, and that credit will definitely goes to the school. So financial literacy is a needed subject for each and every school. You need to incorporate it. And then ninth class and 10th class. Here 10th class we are not focusing much. Only ninth class and half of the 10th class, half year, right? The 10th class is mostly like occupied with all the stress. So ninth and 10th is what we are thinking, but nine and a half you can see ninth class and half of the 10th class. So Python programming you need to incorporate. Earlier, we used to have a C program. Even now, also, even if you go to any of the engineering colleges or anywhere, they'll start with C programming. And along with that, they start Python programming. Python is booming like anything. If you are teaching Python, I mean, like just basic programs where they can just learn and they can continue learning in their intermediate or intermediate, and by the time when they goes to the first year of engineering or anywhere, they definitely will be creating some projects where the companies will be attracted. And this is what exactly the plan need to bring up. Again, 3D printing, you need to bring models. Whatever you design in the last I mean, like in 8th class, we are doing 3D modeling. That means I drawn a square, and I 3D model it. The same square whatever he has created, he can able to print it and he can feel it with his hand. And when he do that, his ability of thinking will be going like vast, right? You can do this particular practice and achieve success in 3D printing. And financial literacy, it is mandatory subject for 2 years for sure. Every week one class for sure. Financial literacy, make them to think of, right, make them to plan with actions, make them to spend money, like a live class. What's happening exactly in the market, what happening in the market, what are the problems facing in the market nowadays, especially when the kids without knowledge they are enrolling in each and every platform of games. And some of the complaints coming like they are debated with 2 lakhs 3 lakhs unknowingly, right? These sort of faulty things, right, they need to come out by awareness only. That can be done only with the schools. So financial literacy is mandatory. for all the kids, right? And you have the Python and 3D printing is what you can see on the screen, but basics always a stretch, only basic, don't take stress at this particular point, right? And you have like, if you do all these things, definitely they will have confidence in the market, they can present themselves very well, and they can do a lot of wonders in the work in the coming years. And we need India to be a proud, and your students definitely will make in that direction if you incorporate all those things in the syllabus, because you are incorporating problem solving skills, technology, presentation skills, and everything which are much needed in the market, right? And apart from this, you are already teaching the things like math, science, and social, Telugu, all these things. But incorporating this definitely will make a full human, where he can take his right direction, right time, and right choice. He can able to do it. So let's focus in bringing those things to them. So if you are really interested, right, in further discussion or anything, we are there to help. For free consultation, you can contact, right, in what way we can do, how we can able to achieve all these things, right? We can have one-to-one face discussion or even online also, right? We can, if you are interested to discuss about this particular topic, about any negatives or anything, we are always open. You can see my number on the screen, and also if needed, you can mail also. And apart from these things, if the schools, most of the ideas will be generated at schools. My father is doing like this, but why he is suffering like this? I have an idea, but I don't know where I need to implement it. So he can patent his idea. That means he can preserve it, that it is his idea. When we see something in the market, hey, this is my idea, he has taken from me, or he is right, we feel like that, and we need to preserve that idea. How we can able to do is by doing a patent on it. How we can do a patent is, whatever there is in your mind, right, you can convert that into a design and you can file it. Or if you have a story in the sense like, I have some assumption, like if I come and the doors needs to open and some needs to fall, something like, you have a story orientation, even also that you can patent, right? Like different patents are there. If you have a patent history for the school, right, you will be ranking in the list. So there are enormous number of options if you are implementing these things at the schools, right? If you are interested to talk on the patenting aspects also, you can just contact me, right? My email ID and mobile number is also available on the screen, right? So what I request at this point is creativity, right? You incorporate in the kids, and you can do celebrations at your school level, is what my suggestion is. Finally, thank you for watching. Take right decision and take right decision at right time and achieve the goal is final conclusion for this video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.